Hey, we're in Shanghai in China and we're looking at the new X9, which is Vivo's latest kind of flagship, not really flagship. It's mostly like a flagship phone for the mid-range devices. This is the X9. There's also the X9 Plus, and the major difference is that this one has a 5.5-inch screen. They're both full HD panels. This one is again 5.5-inch. I think this is an AMOLED panel. Forgive me if it's wrong. As I said, full HD. As you can see, the viewing angles are also very decent. It's got this 2.5D look on the sides here. And what's special about this device is that it has two front cameras, and the two front cameras are special in the sense that this one right here is a 20 megapixel sensor from Sony. That's an IMX376 CMOS in there, and on the other we have an 8 megapixel sensor. And what you can do with it is you can play around with your selfies, and the guys here in the store have already done this. And if you look at the pictures, you can see that it has this nice bokeh effect back here. So if I hit the UI, I can't change it to English, you got to know about that. And if I switch around on the aperture, you can basically make the background more or less blurry depending on how you like. And look at these pictures, I mean, they're really good. As you can see, the quality is very much spot on, and it's definitely one of the best front-facing cameras that you will find on a smartphone right now. I mean, they're definitely gunning for this demographic of people in China who really love taking their selfie shots. Let's take a quick look around the device. On the front down here, we have a fingerprint sensor integrated in the home button, and you can definitely press the button too. I mean, this is a full physical button in this case, and as you can see, it even quick launches the camera app, or into selfie mode in this case. Left and right of the fingerprint reader or home button are backlit hardware keys for going back and multitasking. You can't really see this on the screen right here or on our video that we're doing. Bezels on the side are pretty thin, and as you can see, the inner border, like this black stripe, is also not the widest on this device. So they're pretty much invested in making this a very compact device in a 5.5-inch form factor. The whole thing is 7 millimeters thick, and they put it into this casing that kind of looks like a mixture of Apple and Samsung designs. So you have your SIM card slot over here. There is storage extension on this. You might not even have to extend the storage, because this has 64 gigabytes internal storage and 128 gigabytes of internal storage depending on which model you choose. On the other side, you get your volume rocker and the power button. Those have a very nice feel to it. They wobble a tiny bit, so yeah, maybe Vivo should put more effort into making these fit very tightly, but overall the quality is really impressive. Let's go over to the back, and as you can see, we have a 16 megapixel sensor up here, plus your single LED flash, and you get these antenna bands that very much look like on the iPhone devices from Apple right now. So they have this curved look on here. On the bottom, you get a single speaker and your USB Type-C charging port. Right next to that is your 3.5 millimeter headset jack, which isn't that common nowadays. Regarding or thinking about devices like the Moto Z, for example, where they have started removing these like on the iPhone. There is a 3050 milliamp hour battery in here, and the whole thing runs on a Snapdragon 625 SoC, so that's 2 gigahertz SoC from Qualcomm. I think that's an octa-core chip, combined with 4 gigs of flash memory, and you also get 6 gigabytes, but that's only on the Plus model in this case. The Plus model has a 5.88-inch screen. This one has a 5.5-inch, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Talking about the software, we're running a very heavily modified UI on here. As you can see, you have the quick settings available from the bottom, which is actually a good thing considering the fact that these devices are pretty big and you don't want to always grab up here. This is just your notification area, basically. Overall, very snappy indeed. Works very well, and yeah, we'll see if these ever come out internationally, and we'll definitely let you know about that. So that's just been a very quick look at the Vivo X9 here in Shanghai, China.